This is Lake Placid, known as the Town of Murals, but it wasn't always known as a town of art because it used to be that it was fighting for survival. Welcome to Back Roads and Front Porches, where the stories of small-town America come to life. From hometown helpers to those keeping traditions alive, we're exploring the people, places, and moments that make these towns feel like home. Bob and Harriet were on a motorcycle trip back in 1992 across Canada.
Wait, how old were they in 1992?
They were retired.
Nice.
And they said, the city we're from, Lake Placid, is a city on the decline. It's a city with boarded up storefronts.
Yeah.
It's a city that had black mold on many of the buildings.
That's
and
gross.
It was a city you didn't want to be around.
No.
They saw this city in British Columbia that had started painting murals on their buildings and kind of turned the city around. So in true hometown helper fashion,
Yeah.
they came back and they raised the funds. They started the Mural Society of Lake Placid, and they painted the first mural. Since then, there's been over 50 murals painted.
Wow.
And in 2013, Reader's Digest voted Lake Placid the city that was the most interesting city in America. So,
well, it is fun going around trying to find all the hidden objects.
It really is. It's kind of amazing. It is stories of hometown helpers that are changing their communities. We just found out that all of these murals, 47 of them, have hidden pictures in them, and that there's a guidebook that tells you what you're looking for in each one. So we are headed to find that guidebook.
Challenge accepted. So at this one, we're supposed to find a spider, a diamondback rattler, a skink. I don't even know what a skink is.
Neither do I.
It does not say skunk. It's a skink.
It's skink. Okay.
And and the time the mural was completed.
So a date.
It
Or a
says time.
It could be like a stopwatch or something. Or one of those old grandfather kind of watches. Okay.
All right.
Well, let's get to looking. If you enjoy discovering towns like this, places where people care enough to preserve their story, make sure you subscribe and follow along with us here at Back Roads and Front Porches.
As we kept exploring, we discovered that murals aren't the only thing Lake Placid is known for.
Lake Placid is also known as the clown capital of the world.
And just like the history murals, there are murals here celebrating clown history too. Between the history murals and the clown murals, the walls here tell the story of this town.
So we're looking for 4 postage stamps, and apparently on letters doesn't count. Found one.
Yeah, there's one, there's 2. And slowly but surely, people started coming back to downtown.
Spend a little time here on a Saturday morning and you'll feel what this town has become. "30 years ago, people were wondering if downtown Lake Placid would survive. Today, it feels like the heart of the community again."
Neighbors catching up, families walking through the farmers market, visitors discovering a small town they might never have expected to find. And while the murals may have helped bring people here, it's the people who keep this town alive. All those years ago, people were watching their downtown fade away. Empty storefronts, buildings falling apart, and a community wondering what the future might hold.
But instead of letting their town disappear, a couple, Bob and Harriet Porter, believed it was still worth saving.
One idea, a mural on a wall, turned into something much bigger.
And today there are more than 50 murals across Lake Placid.
And every one of them is a reminder that small towns don't disappear because they're small. They disappear when people stop believing they matter.
Here in Lake Placid, people never stopped believing.
If stories like this matter to you, stories of small towns that refuse to fade, and folks making a difference in those small towns, subscribe and like, and join us on the Back Roads.
And we'll see you in the next town.